subject. But before that, you can subscribe and get some knowledgeable videos on diploma engineering subjects for GTU under this playlist. Now let us get started with this video. Here we are going to see the overview of the subject Web and Network Security, having the subject code 3361601, and it is under Information Technology branch for the course of Diploma Engineering in semester 6, and obviously under Gujarat Technological University. Now before knowing about the syllabus of this particular subject, we must know the meaning of the title of this subject. The subject includes Web and Network Security, which represents two different entities. First is Web and second is Network, and having network security and web security together will assemble this whole subject. So if we define web, it is a system where web resources are identified by uniform resource locators, that are our URLs, which are accessible over the internet, which generally we are returning as www.url. The whole URL will be described over there. Then second term is the network. A network consists of multiple devices that communicate with one another to share the data, and while using web as a resource and sharing the data includes in web network. Now, so by protecting these two web and networks, we can achieve a very highly reliable environment for communication. That's why the subject is termed as Web and Network Security, because we are going to learn about the security policies and security protocols which are used under web and network for achieving the security. Now let us start discussing about the topics that are included in Web and Network Security subject syllabus. Here we are having total of 5 units. Each units are described as chapters in the book, and also we are having some practicals according to it. In this session, we are going to discuss about only the theory portion that are going to be written in the examination. Practicals will be discussed in the other upcoming videos. So now get started. In first unit, we are having the topic as public key crypto system. The whole crypto system was initially generated in Essentials of Network Security subject. You can refer the link for that also. In this topic, we are going to only focus about the public key crypto system. In that, we will be using asymmetric cryptography and the principles of public key crypto systems. Mentioning here, public key and asymmetric encryption or crypto system are one and the same thing. That all will be discussed over there with the proper explanations. Then next topic is RSA algorithm. The RSA algorithm that is used for asymmetric encryption is the heart of this particular chapter. RSA algorithm is one of the algorithm which is used for key exchange, encryption, decryption as well as digital signature. So this was all about the chapter number 1 or unit 1. After this, we will be discussing about unit 2, that is MAC and hash function. MAC and hash is nothing but the replacement of encryption, or we can say that if we want to achieve only the integrity of a message, then we will be using MAC and hash functions. In that first topic, we will be discussing in brief about hashing, that includes hash functions. Accordingly, we will have the protocols of hashing. In that, the most famous one is MD5, which stands for Message Digest 5. And also we will be discussing the next topic as basics of SHA, which stands for Secure Hashing Algorithm. There are numerous versions of SHA, but we will be focusing on the first version of SHA, that is SHA-1. And the last topic of this particular chapter is MAC, which stands for Message Authentication Code. Message Authentication Code is used primarily to have authentication of a message. Now, next topic is unit 3, which describes about network security applications. The whole applications of network security will be discussed over here. The The real life examples are also given here. In that first application we will be discussing is on digital signature. Obviously it refers something about physical signature also. Next we will be discussing about the usage of digital signature, or where we are actually using digital signatures. Then we will be using one of the protocols, PGP, which stands for Pretty Good Privacy, and SMIME. SMIME is also one of the protocol used for network security. And last but not the least, IP security is very much important for network communication. Next is unit number 4, which describes about web security. In previous chapter we discussed about network security. This chapter describes about the web security, which includes the web security descriptions, which will have applications also. About discussing the web security, obviously it is applied to the application layer of the OSI model. So we will have the application level security on web browsers. Also we will be discussing about the SSL versus SET. SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer and SET stands for Secure Electronic Transaction. Obviously we are doing day-to-day life transactions over internet, and how the whole transaction is secured, we will be discussing that in this topic. After that we have the unit number 5, which stands for system security. System security is nothing but wherever you have been installed your web server as well as your network server, the whole system security is described over here. We will be first learning about the intrusion detection techniques, because intrusion can be done using external entities as well as internal entities also. Then we will have the password management, because the server will be saving the passwords for future references also. After that, we will be using the installation and configuration of an antivirus software, because we need server very much secure and we don't need any of the virus, so we will install and configure antivirus softwares in servers also. After that, lastly, we have the firewall, which is for securing of the Windows client machine, which is connected in a network. So this was the brief discussion of the subject web and network security. Important questions from this discussion can be as follows. Define web and define network. After that, define what is web and network security. If you liked and learned from this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.